Lee Cowan reports home prices are falling again, and the slide is not about to stop.
This is the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
Good evening, I'm Jeff Glor. Scott is off tonight. The economy remains the #1 issue in this election, of course, and the housing crisis remains a drag on the recovery. Today, the Case-Shiller Index said year-over-year home prices fell 3.4%. In Atlanta, they dropped 11.7%, Minneapolis 8.4%, and Los Angeles 4.9%. Lee Cowan is in L.A.
In the City of Angels, the housing market this holiday season was anything but charitable. For a second straight month, home prices dipped by more than 1% just in October. Terry Steinbeck finally sold this 5-bedroom, 4.5-bath home this month, but had to take a third off the asking price to do it.
Given the way the market is, did the owners have a sense that they were probably going to have to take a bit of a bath on this?
They knew they were going to have to take a bath, but not nearly as much as they ended up taking. Even the appraiser was surprised at how low it sold for.
Los Angeles is one of 19 cities that showed a decline in home prices, and not even some of the lowest mortgage rates in history helped.
They could be giving 0% mortgages. If you can't get a loan, the mortgage rate being low doesn't really matter.
Many potential buyers have been fleeing to the rental market instead, leaving the demand for existing housing weak at best. Since the housing bubble burst 5 years ago, homes have lost roughly 32% of their value, down to prices not seen in some places since 2003.
Then you come in here to the master bedroom, which is large.
No place has fared worse than Atlanta over the last year. But for buyers, it's one of the best, which has been keeping realtor Sandy Abrams busier than ever.
I feel badly for the sellers that are losing, and I feel good that the buyers are making good buys, but I think that all in all, things are really going to be turning around very soon.
But Jeff, there are still an awful lot of buyers who are still waiting it out, thinking that prices will drop even further. And given the number of foreclosures that are still in the pipeline, a lot of analysts think that is exactly what's going to happen. And that in turn leaves both the buyers and the sellers looking for a bottom in this market. And some predict that won't happen until at least midway through next year at the earliest. Jeff?
Lee Cowan, thank you.
In today's market, selling real estate the traditional way with a realtor or agent can be immensely frustrating. Properties seem to stay on the market forever, and if they do sell, it's for far less than the original list price. But it doesn't have to be that way. When you let the team at True Blue Auctions sell your property, you're in the driver's seat. With our attention to detail and accelerated marketing, we'll market your property quickly and for maximum exposure. With targeted promotion that gets noticed by buyers, not just lookers. You won't be stuck in the overcrowded MLS listings. Then, on a date certain, motivated and qualified buyers ready to buy your property come together to compete to own your property, ultimately paying the true market value, not some negotiated down lowball price you find with traditional sales methods. And with our auctions, there aren't even any closing costs or taxes. A real estate auction definitely saves sellers time, and that's money when you consider the cost of ownership with taxes, insurance, and interest. Even the National Association of Realtors says that with the auction method, you know when your property will be sold and can rest assured that it's sold at true market value, letting you plan and move on with your life. So contact True Blue Auctions today and let them make certain your hope by faith through grace.